Okay, coach, pretty tough game for you. Obviously, it seemed like your players were a little bit hesitant in the beginning. Uh, what do you think about the game?
Well, I think that the real value of this game we will be able to judge in some 2 or 3 years, because this is the time what we need to our players to grow up and become real basketball players. Therefore, at the moment they are just still Drengja team, most of them. And then at the beginning, when you see the size of Vestra players, they are all big, they are strong, you have a big presence under the basket, everything what we don't have at the moment. But we just decided this year will be the year of how to say, the year of selection of the players. Then we'll see who can and who can't play, and then next years we will have more competitive team. But generally, I'm not unsatisfied. If you remember when we spoke first time here, I was pretty disappointed. Tonight I'm not, even though we lost a slightly bigger difference. But I have my kids develop. We don't have a foreigner. I mean, we have just one who is also very young. So generally speaking, even it was a tough loss, I am not unhappy.
Well, as like you say, it's a very young team, developing slowly but surely. Vestra got a lot of times just way enough time to execute things. The body contact from the younger guys wasn't always there. Do you think that's because of lack of experience?
Oh, it's because of the lack of experience and because of the lack of physical strength. Because we don't have it at the moment. The guys are still in teenage age, so they need to develop. You can't compare the Isaac, who is 15-year-old and playing a point guard position, and Nemanja. This is just impossible. Or Benjamin, who is playing position 4, playing against stronger guys. So it's just the thing. We have young team, and of course, they try as much as possible, but sometimes it was like hitting into the wall. But in the second quarter and in the last quarter, we kind of find and we make some really nice plays. So as I said, it was okay.
Obviously, you have a lot of experience as a coach. Been coaching for a couple of years.
Yeah, almost 3 decades.
Yeah, almost 3 decades.
Yeah.
What do you think about the basketball? The first division here in Iceland. What do you think? About it?
Bringing European players. The game became, how to say, a little more European. I watched the games previous season. It was pretty much Americanized, if you understand what I want to say. It was lots of run and gun. Now when you bring the players from Croatia, from Lithuania, from some other European countries which are famous of their basketball school, of course, Serbia and Montenegro, what you have here, it became a little more different. It became a little more, I would say, structured. And it's well known that you have great shooters from outside today. We've been witness. I mean, it was very a big percentage of shots made from the 3-point line. I think that the basketball generally in Iceland, it develops. It develops because, as I said, those European guys bring. Americans bring the speed and I would say power and athleticism, and the guys from Europe, they bring a kind of experience. You saw Jure, he's very experienced player. He knows what to do. Nebojša and Nemanja, they play very, very pace game. They know what they need to do. Also, there is players in Hamar, in Hjotur, there is lots of good European players come. The same situation is with the top league, with Dominos League, and I think the basketball generally in Iceland will benefit from those players.
That's great. The future is promising for Snæfell also because of the younger guys.
Well, if they stay together, you know, it's always thing. We are a small town. They will probably go to school in some part of their life to Reykjavik. It might happen the same thing what happened with our girls team, that we have like half of the team in Stykkishólmur and half of the team in Reykjavik. It's hard to coach that way, but what we need to be focused is to develop our basketball school, and from every generation bring 1 or 2 players who can participate in the men's team, and then with the goods in the top team, in the senior team, how to say, and then with the good recruiting, bring 2, maybe 3 good European players and American who will be a good asset for the young team and who will play for the team, and then I can agree that the future could be bright for Snæfell basketball.
Okay, thank you, coach, and good luck in the coming games.